So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and it's time to do another section of the Horseshoe Trail. Today it's a Saturday morning, September 30th. Is this the last day of September? I forget. I think there's only 30 days in September. But anyway, yeah, the past 2 days we were out there camping at the Haunted Hollow over in Horseshoe State Forest. That was a fun time. But anyway, we're back on the Horseshoe Trail today. Yeah, we're back here in Middle Creek. Let me show you around. So we're parked here on the Kleinfeltersville Road again. This is where we parked in the last episode of the Horseshoe Trail. Just up there is the Middle Creek Visitor Center, if you know where we're at. And in the last section hike we did, we hiked down the road that way and we had to go east that way for quite a while. Did quite a bit of a road walk in that video. But anyway, today we're gonna go this way, up the hill up that way. Because right here's the Middle Creek Trail too. We did this trail a couple times before, but today we're gonna head west again. And usually I show you the map, but somebody forgot to bring the map today. It's no big deal. I'm kind of familiar with this section a little bit. The one section up here I have done in the past, but I'm going to go beyond that in today's video. But due to the magic of editing, I'll film a segment at home showing you the map and what I have planned for today. All right, so here's our map. Like I said, we're parked here at Middle Creek, right along Kleinfeltersville Road, and we're going to make our way uphill. Right here's the Elder Run Trail. I'll probably mention this later, but this makes a great loop coming down Elder Run, going up Middle Creek Trail and back again. But this will be all new for me up here, going up to Black Oak Ridge. And then we're looking for parking here. The plan is kind of go all the way up to here because there's parking there, but we're going to see if there's parking right here. And that's the plan for today. So that is the plan. I'm pretty sure how far I'll go, but I do want to check to see if there's parking on that one dirt road we're going to cross and things like that. But anyway, I do have plans for tonight. Going to be at a campfire with some friends, so I can't. I mean, it's still morning, so I have plenty of time. But I just have to keep that. Be aware of my time constraint there too. Anyway, let's quit yapping. Let's get hiking. All right, so away we go, folks. Onwards on the Horseshoe Trail again, and no road walk in this video. Oh, the Explorer Trail. We don't follow. That's a blue blaze trail. We want to follow the yellow blaze, which goes this way. Yes, there's a number of spots where I could potentially stop along this way, but we'll see how far we go. Might be about 70 degrees today. Actually, no, a little bit warmer than that. No. Oh, I forget now. I checked the weather before I left, but now it's going to be in the 70s. Okay. All right. I think my mind is a bit frazzled this morning. Just fine. Yeah, we'll leave. There's a little bit of highway traffic back there, but we'll leave that behind shortly. In this section, like the map showed, this is all on public land. So we really shouldn't have any issues with trail confusion. This section of trail gets used pretty much by people. You know, some of the previous videos we had some issues with that. Alright, it's a beautiful day though. Beautiful morning. Just noticed some mushrooms. These are puffballs. Yeah. Puffballs are edible when they're young. I'll just leave these go. I think there's some more little ones growing back there. Oh, there's one right there too. Yeah, there's slightly different types of puffballs too. But we'll let them go. Alright, I was just going to comment on how well marked and obvious the trail is through here, but then I caught a scent in the air. Scent of pawpaws. We did a video on them recently. The smell kind of wafted down to me. I don't see any trees here, but yeah, anyway, trails are clearly marked through here. Nice fresh blazes. Trail is super clear, well maintained. This is what you want to see. Now that I smell a pawpaw, keep my eyes open for some trees. There's another trail we link up with. It's a spur to the Valley View Trail. But we'll stay on the Horseshoe Trail, the Yellow Blaze Trail. There are quite a few trails that join up with our Horseshoe Trail here in Middle Creek. There's a lot of loops you can make if you're looking just for a place to hike. Still going up. Up, up, up. We'll come out to a power line clearing here. Pretty marks the end of our uphill ascent for this part of the trail too. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of a view looking down that way, but the clouds are dark. We'll continue on. A little bit overgrown, but well, maybe more a little bit. But it's hard to keep these open, these power line clearings, or these trails that go through. Yeah, then up here somewhere is the Elder Run Trail. But just not yet, although that looks kind of familiar. I don't think that's what that is though, but we have the other end of the spur to the Valley View Trail, so you can hike the Horseshoe Trail, make a spur out to the Valley View. There's kind of an overlook, and it brings you back down to the other section. That definitely looks like a trail going down there. That's not the Elder Run Trail. Alright. Yeah, when I film that clip showing you the map later today, probably home, I'll probably show you the one loop that you can make here in the park. You can come up the Middle Creek Trail, come up this section of the Horseshoe Trail, and then go back down the Elder Run Trail, back to where you parked at the Middle Creek Trail. It makes a really nice loop. And down on the Elder Run Trail, there's some really neat ruins, like an old home, like the fireplace and chimney still there. I did that loop several times, but I took my botany class a number of years ago on this hike, and I really loved it. And I know up here somewhere too, just off the Horseshoe Trail, is one of those millstones I talked about in the previous video that was unfinished up here. They used to quarry the rocks up here and chisel millstones out of it. So I'll see if I can find that spot again. Yeah, but now we're up on this nice, easy, flattish section of the Horseshoe Trail. Done with the uphill for now. Yeah, so here's a spur trail going up this way. This might be where that millstone is. We'll quick check. I kind of remember a trail going off to the right. The power line clearing is up here, and that's where that unfinished millstone was. I think this might be it. We'll see. I'm going to check anyway. We'll find out in a bit. Well, depending on how overgrown it is up here. Ooh. Yeah, very thorny. There's a bit of a view down there. I think I have to get up in here. Alright, now to find it. I remember when I went looking for it, I had trouble finding it. Of course, I might not even be in the right spot, but anyway. I feel like it was down here. Keep our eyes open for critters. I don't have to find it today, but thorns. Yeah, now I'm doubting myself if this was a spot or not. Alright, well, I'm going to let it go for now. As you can see, it's heavily overgrown. This might be the spot, it might not be, so I'm not going to keep... I'm not out here today to look for millstones on the trail. I'm out here to hike the Horseshoe Trail, so we're going to concentrate on that. If I can find my way back to where I was. I think we went this way. So, because I don't want to, if this is not the location, I don't want to spend a bunch of time here looking, busting through thorns and stuff. So, all right. If I don't find it later in this video, maybe I'll throw a picture up. If I can find that video and some of the pictures I took of it, I'll throw that up for you. But anyway, let's get back to the Horseshoe Trail. So what's the deal with that? Why would there even be a millstone up here? It's an unfinished one. I think I talked about that in the previous Horseshoe Trail video. They quarried in this area on these hills, and they made millstones up here with the rock. Like it's like a brown sandstone. And on the other side of the road there's one, and over here there's one too. I found it years ago. A viewer told me about it. After some failed attempts to find it, I did find it then. I think I did that. There wasn't as much foliage out though, so it's easier to find. And why that one's still up here, I don't know. I know the one on the other side of the road has a big crack in it. So while they were chiseling out, it cracked and it was no longer useful. So I'm not sure why this one was left up here. Maybe they just, something was a defect or something, or maybe they just closed house and left the unfinished thing up there. So this down here almost looks like the Elder Run Trail. But there's no sign for it, unless the sign fell down. But anyway. Nice, easy walking up here. Beautiful goldenrod up here. Here's another trail. Off to the left. Well, maybe not a trail. Is it? Yeah, it kind of is. I think this goes out to the power line too. Okay, I gotta take a look. Maybe this was the spot with the stone. Yeah, I don't really see any. We were up there earlier. I'm not really seeing much stones up here though. Alright, I'm gonna let this go. I get the feeling it was up there, but just down below a little bit. But back to the trail, back to our mission for today. Looks like we might have a slight view of the mountain up ahead there, but look at these blue colored berries. I believe this plant is called Mile a Minute. It's just, see this little viney thing. These things are a nuisance. They have these pretty little blue berries. Let me see if I can zoom in on some for you maybe. Yeah, these things grow pretty quickly. That's what's called Mile a Minute. Yeah, there's what the little berries look like. Not sure if they're edible or not. It's an invasive species. I haven't really studied that much yet. Yeah, but they have a lot of problems with this plant. It's very grippy. It has these tiny little thorns on it that really grip. They don't dig into your skin like real deep, but they like hold on to your, even they hold on to you. All right. I believe that's what's called Mile a Minute, referring to its growth. Yeah, we do get a little bit of a view up through there. So this up here is the Elder Run Trail. Goes down that way. It also goes down that way back towards closer to the visitor center. Remember the bench here. Yeah, just down that way are those ruins. Got a steep hike coming down that way, so I'll look forward to that on the way back. Yeah, but this is one spot where I was considering I could do a section hike just to here, because you can access the Horseshoe Trail from down that way. But we're gonna keep going off that way. But this does mark the end of the section that I'm familiar with. I hiked this section in the past, but up this way will all be new to me, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna keep going. Onwards into the unknown. the trail just goes on and on like this. Not a complaint. Not exactly a road walk, but not exactly a trail. It's kind of like a hybrid between the two. But it does make for easy going. So we'll take it. And it's not sunny today, so I'm not like walking out in the sun. Not sure how long this continues like this though. Like I said, this is all new from here on out on this section. Alright, time to lose the flannel. Things are heating up. Still kind of cool outside, but you know, hiking warms you up. And I'm missing my map too. Just like to stop and check to see where I am sometimes. Even just with the topography. See if there's another hill coming up or something like that. I do know up ahead, eventually we'll go downhill towards a road, which I believe is a dirt road. That might be where I turn around. I want to see if there's parking down there. Yeah, so it just keeps on going on like this. You know, it gives you the speed of a road walk. So you can cover a lot more ground quickly, but it still has the feel of a trail out in the woods. You're not walking on pavement or anything. No houses or anything. So, of course, there's a plane flying overhead. I don't know if you can hear that. It feels like whenever you get ready to turn on the camera, a plane decides to fly overhead. Yeah, it makes for a nice, easy hike too, if that's something that you need. I mean, there were a few ups and downs back further, but some more hikers. Quite a few hikers out today though too. Okay, so I almost missed this. I was kind of praising the trail for being really accurate, but I saw there's a post there, and there's a trail that goes off this way, and I do see a yellow blaze on the tree up there, so that's the danger if you just zone out and keep going this way. The trail's been this way for a while. Yeah, so that's probably not the trail. But they should actually have a much more clear sign. It looks like there was one here at one point. There's a piece of wood here, which maybe had a sign on it at one point. But yeah, so yeah, keep your eyes open. See, there's a very faint yellow blaze on the tree right there. So our little hybrid trail road walk is done. Yeah, this section not as nice. I mean, not horrible, but definitely not as maintained as it was earlier back there. All right, so a change of trail conditions now. Yes, that's definitely one of those spots that needs some attention. You really need some signage there. Like I think there was at one point, but that needs to be fixed because you can just easily walk past that spot without realizing that the trail goes off to the right there, especially how it's overgrown it all is. So yeah, if anybody, the people watching this video or the people maintaining the trail, is a place that needs some work. Because if someone misses that, they're just going to keep going the wrong direction, and that's not cool. And then that's why people don't want to hike anymore, is when they get all confused and lost. It gives them a bad experience. So that's why trail signage is a good thing. Anyway, it's not a complaint, it's an observation. Alright. But like back at the beginning, when we were hiking up that hill through the woods, it was really blazed really nicely. Marked well. But I get the feeling that this section doesn't get used quite as much though either. We're a little bit farther away from the parking areas. But I did see a number of people coming this way, so I wonder if they came up this trail, making a larger loop of some sort. We are going downhill now. So we might be coming up on that road that's down here, that dirt road. It is nice to be back on like a woodland trail though too. So down, down, down we go. We'll have to come back this way, so we'll have fun going back uphill. That's where we came down from up there. It's a nice section through here though. Feels more secluded in the woods. Still following the yellow blazes. Still got a little ways downhill to go though. Look at all the yellow leaves. It's that time of year. And right down there is the dirt road. Just kind of snuck up on us here. So I feel a sneeze coming all of a sudden here, but we'll see if, I'm hoping there's parking down here, but we'll see. At least a place to take a break. There's a creek down here too. I think years ago I drove up this road. It's kind of a nice road to drive up. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Even if there's just a place to pull off for one car, that would be nice. Alright, here's looking back. Oh, right up there is a spot. Check that out in a moment. Oh, even up here, some pull-offs. Let's go up here. The trail actually goes this way. But yeah, there's some pull-offs here. Great. So I think this is where we'll... Just makes a nice place to end this section hike. Yep, doesn't say anything about no parking here, so cool. Pull right into here. Yeah, the map didn't show there being parking here, but that's okay. I've learned that along the way. That's not always... Oh, I should say it's inaccurate. Sometimes it just doesn't have everything. A woodpecker. I think there's even more parking up here. Yeah, I believe this is Sedgwick Creek or something like that. Of course, the vandals have made it out here. Looks like people come here. Nice little swimming hole. Yeah, because this tree up here is graffitiized. But you see the double blaze marks, so this is where the trail turns. And yeah, I see a yellow blaze up there, so I can park right here too. Cool. So let's go down by the creek, take a little break. It's actually a really nice spot. So aside from the vandalism, it's kind of a nice little spot to take a break and relax. Like on a really hot summer day, this might be a nice place to come. Yeah, we're gonna take a little break here. Just getting rehydrated up. We're gonna have some snacks. It's about 12:45. We have some those Nature's Bakery bars, which are good. There's some other things in here, so kind of make a lunch of it. Just gonna relax, cool off a little bit before we have to head up that hill again that we came down. All right, but hey, great place to stop for now. Well, regardless of how lovely and enchanting this spot is, I do need to get going. But since I stopped here, I think I measured 3.3 miles to where I was thinking about stopping. There was parking further up the trail, but since I stopped here, I think it's about 3 miles. But I'm glad we stopped here. This makes a nice stopping point, I think. I think the next section takes us from here over to Route 501 where the pretzel hut is, so that'll be kind of interesting. I'm not sure if the pretzel hut will be open when I do that section, but we'll have something to look forward to. They have that little mini zoo there with the goats and the pigs and stuff too. I think I filmed that one day. Well, at some point I did. Anyway, I'm gonna pull myself away. Gotta make the hike back up the mountain there, or the hill, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I got somewhere I gotta be a little bit later today. All right, maybe I'll just sit with just a little bit more. I was just getting ready to leave, but check out this dude. Big old. Hello, buddy. Oh, there he goes. Caught a glimpse of him. It looks like he's not coming back. He did come back. Looks like he's trying to warm up in the sun. Alright, buddy. Oh, he's giving himself a little clean in there. Yeah, I'm watching you. Oh, alright. Alright, but time to leave this lovely little spot. Yeah, it's one of these things I have to lock away my memory. Nice little spot. A little graffiti, like I said, but it's one of those little spots, like in a hot summer day. Alright. Yeah, alright. Time to hit that hill again. There's a long ways down, so it's going to be an even longer way back up. But as usual, I won't film a whole lot on the way back. I'll just maybe stop every now and then, fill you in where I'm at. Or in case I see something cool along the way back. Here we go. But finding some more little friends along the way. Get some more fragile looking mushrooms there. I'm not sure what those are. All kinds of little mushrooms out here today. Alright. Haven't shown all to you. Alright. Up we go. Well, that went quicker than I thought it would. I believe right up here is that trail/road hybrid thing. If I remember. Yeah. So. Yeah, that went up. Oh, you trip. That went well. Coming up there. Alright, so now we're back to this section. And even here, there's really no indication which way to go, except you come out here and you can kind of see the worn trail kind of go that way. So, otherwise there's no indication that the trail goes this way. All right, easy walking along here. Now we have a mushroom. This wasn't here when we came through. Somebody uprooted this fella, tossed him out on the trail here. This is a giant puffball. Look at that. Looks like creamy marshmallow goodness. So I think I'm just gonna toss him over in there. Alright, somebody killed him. Not sure where they found him, but alright, death on the trail. I see where they found him now. There's a bunch along the trail here. Somebody must have just kicked him out in the trail. Got a decent sized one there. Alright, at the bottom of this hill should be that Elder Run trail, I think. Yeah, so right here is the Elder Run trail, crossing in front of us. I'm going to take a little break. Nice convenient bench here. Hydrate myself, and then we have that hill to tackle then. Let's take a break first. And back across the power line. Then watch we're walking. Then once we get to the other side, it's all downhill from here then. I just found another friend. I almost stepped on him, or her. If you can see him down there, there's a toad down there. Let me zoom in. Centered on, up the other, there they are. Little toad. You can see the camouflage super well in there. Oh, there they go. Oh, let her go. Looks like, oh, okay, they're gone. All right, we are almost down at the bottom. I can hear the road traffic now. So I think I'll say farewell to you here. I'm not quite at the bottom, but pretty close. It might be a little noisy down there. All right, but hey, nice section to hike. It's all off-road. I mean, that section at the top is kind of roadish, but it's not pavement. At least it's kind of nice to. It's a nice section to hike. Plenty, if you like ups and downs, it's got its ups and downs too. But nice section. All right. As always, folks, thanks for coming along. I gotta get home, get cleaned up, and I got a campfire to go to tonight. So thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.